Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Yes, that is more corn to the left and to the right and behind me. I'm in my sister's car and we are on our way to somewhere pretty cool. But as we are en route there, I thought it would be neat to take one of these old country roads and have the drone follow her car, kind of like all creepy style. It'd be kind of like creepy to have a drone following your car, right?
Definitely scary.
So, like terrifying, futuristic,
just a little odd.
Futuristic technology, but you get some good views of the cornfield and the old dilapidated country roads, and then her vehicle as we're driving. I don't want to give away where we're going. Not yet anyway, no spoilers. But when we get there, you will figure it out on your own. But for now, enjoy the views of the old country road and the old country corn. Well, not that old because it just sprouted. So it's relatively old. Enjoyable, right? Wasn't that enjoyable to watch? It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woo. Look at that miniature fire tower. And on the property straight ahead is a real fire tower. Fire danger, moderately safe, according to, what was the name of that bear? The fire bear. Smokey. Smokey. No, was that his name? Smokey? Smokey the fire bear? Smokey the bear. That's what it is. It was Smokey the bear. Only you can prevent forest fires. I'm talking to you. There's a lot of poison ivy out here. So what's the saying? The 3 leaves of 3?
Leave them be.
Is that what it is? Leaves of 3, leave them be?
Or let it be.
Let it be? No, that's a Beatles song. I was thinking leaves of 3 stings like a bee. Is that what it is?
Leaves of 3 leave scars on your knee.
All those apply. In the 1930s, Indiana came up with this idea of building fire towers to protect the residents and the population of Indiana. And by the 50s, there were 30 of them. And now all that has changed and the fire towers really are not used. But one of the remaining fire towers is down this pathway. And we're going to climb straight up to the tippy top of this. This used to be protected by barbed wire all around the edge of this fence. But you can see over time, the barbed wire has been ripped down. It's a little rickety, it sways a little bit as you're walking up the stairs. Not too terrifying, but I think the higher we get. Are you scared back there?
Just out of breath.
Out of breath? It's all part of the experience. Someone has written on one of the steps saying 100 steps. Do you think that's accurate? You think there's 100 steps up to this point? I think there's more than 100 steps. One thing, when you get to this altitude, it gets really, really windy until you get into this little corridor. I do a quick little 360 around the edge. Sorry for the wind, it's very windy up here. You can see there's just trees pretty much in every direction. And that's the height we have reached. I think I want to fly the drone from up here. Had trouble getting that open. Flying the drone in the fire tower did not work. Some sort of error where, because of, I guess, magnetic interference, the drone would not start. So I had to come back down to the bottom of it. There's a lot of trees around here, so hopefully I don't get stuck in a tree. But I want to take it up the side of the fire tower so you can kind of get the same view that we had from up there, but more of a bird's eye. Wish me luck. We just had an intense moment. Basically, we launched the drone from the ground because we couldn't fly it from up here because the magnetic pull, I'm guessing, of this had some obstruction with the way the remote control worked. So we climbed back down, launched the drone, flew it above the treetops, climbed up the fire tower. When we got to the top, I was getting some really great views of the trees and the ground and the sky and the birds. And then all of a sudden, the thing started beeping that the battery was dying. So I went into a complete panic mode. And somehow, before the battery hit 0%, I reached my hand out of this and pulled the drone in. Not before the drone almost got stuck in multiple trees down below us. I thought I was going to lose this thing, but successfully made it happen. Drone safe. That was not fun. The fact that I ran up to the fire tower about losing my breath, and the fact that I almost lost the drone. And it's so windy, and now I haven't learned my lesson because look, I'm teetering my phone over the side of this thing. You think I would be a little bit wiser, but I'm not. I think I lost my sister somewhere back there. Either that or I took a wrong turn. I don't know where she went to. She's lost in the wilderness. She's lost in the wilderness. Oh, there she is. What are these?
Blackberries.
Can I try one? Hopefully these aren't poisonous. I'm gonna have an into the wild moment. According to that little marker there, this is Pulaski County's first airport, and there's some old airplanes in the hangar there. Look at this dog.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Pippi? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Giving me doggy kisses? Give me doggy kisses? Pippi Longstockings is coming into your world. Yeah? She needs so much attention.
I have not had a very enjoyable afternoon when it comes to feeling very well. I got really sick, and I don't know if it was something I ate for lunch today, or I think maybe it was the heat. When I climbed that fire tower, when I ran up, started the drone at the bottom, I ran to the top of it. I kind of almost sprinted up the stairs, 5 or 6 stories, and I'm not used to the Indiana humidity. And then I started feeling really weird, and then I got back to my sister's house and I ate lunch. I just didn't feel well, so I've just been laying around the last few hours, and it just hit me all of a sudden, and I feel not so good. But I feel better than I did, because you know that feeling when you feel like you need to throw up, basically, and then you just make the conscious decision that you're going to? So that's what happened, and now I'm just sitting here pondering why I'm not feeling very well. So that's basically what's going on. Just drinking a lot of water. It's no fun. Not at all.